you're here. Hi, I'm Bronson Chadwick with Magic in the Library, and right now, you and I are in my top secret library, where the magic really happens. Today, we're going to talk about some magic words. I bet you want to know what's inside the bag. I'll show it to you here in a moment. But right now, it's time for me to introduce you to our magic word. Today's magic word is anecdote.
What?
Anecdote.
Oh!
Who said that? You and I are the only ones here. Well, anyway, an anecdote is a comment that someone makes about something that happened in the past. It's not a whole story, it's just usually 1 or 2 sentences, very, very short. I brought a bag with me. Inside the bag are some cards that I made when I was a kid. I won't tell you the whole story right now, but as a kid, my very first deck of playing cards for doing magic with was a deck of cards that I made on my own. For example, this is the 6 of hearts. You see where I've taken a marker and drawn 6 red hearts. And let's look at another one here. Oh, the King of Diamonds. Isn't that great artwork? Don't you love it? Each and every one of my cards in the deck of cards here has very different artwork. And what's even more interesting is that all of the cards on the backs also have very different artwork, which means I can't really play cards with these cards. They all look a little too different, you know? This is one of my favorites. That's the 4 of clubs. And this was our dog Jack. The Jack of Spades. Get it? Anyway, these are my cards, and as a kid, I remember just how magical these felt. In fact, to this day, they feel like real magic in my hands, even though it's just make-believe. And as a kid, I remember just how magical these felt. In fact, to this day, they feel like real magic in my hands, even though it's just make-believe. Check this out. There's our cards. You can see them all. You can see how different they are from each other. And you can see how different those cards are from a real deck of cards. But if we add in just a little bit of make-believe, maybe I can make you believe. For example, that was the 6 of hearts just there, but let's take that card and shake it. Look at this. It begins to look more like a real card. Isn't that better? Look, I'll cut the cards like this and like that, and maybe we can see it happen again. Watch closely. Here we go. And there's another one, the 2 of clubs. Front and back. Doesn't that look a little more realistic? Watch close. I'm gonna riffle through our cards so you can see them all now as they change into a very ordinary and real deck of cards like this. Of course, this is magic and this is all make-believe, right? Look again. If I just mix up my cards like that, there's the 6 of clubs that I designed when I was a kid. And they all change back again. Every single one of them like this, front and back, like that. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you caught my anecdote that I made in the middle of the illusion. Once again, my name is Bronson Chadwick with Magic in the Library. I travel all over America doing magic shows in libraries, in schools, and other academic environments.
Everyone say genres.
And if you're a librarian, a principal, a teacher, a parent, whomever, and you would like for me to come to you and your kids, make sure you give me a shout at magicinthelibrary.org.